My name's Kat, and I'm the children's librarian here at the Tewksbury Public Library in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Welcome to Science Club. Today is our special Halloween episode. And Halloween is awesome, of course, because you get candy. But once you have so much candy, you can only eat so much. So the rest of it, we're going to experiment with. Pop Rocks work because carbon dioxide is pressurized and mixed in when they're making the candy. So they have little air pockets in it. So when you put it on your tongue, it pops and fizzles. You know what else works the same way? Soda. They put carbon dioxide in it, so that's how you get the fizz. Now usually this is just released into the air so we don't see it. But what if we tried to trap it in a balloon? The hardest part of this experiment is getting the candy inside the balloon. You could have one person hold the neck open while someone else pours it in. You could try a funnel, or what I did was put a plastic spoon in the neck of the balloon, and then the candy slid right down the bowl and into the balloon here. Now that it's in, we're gonna take our soda. This is a brand new soda because we want as much carbonation as we can get. Just open that up. And then we're going to take our balloon here and keeping the candy off to the side, because we don't want it to mix in yet, we're gonna stretch it right over the top there. So then when the candy goes in, we should be able to capture all the air. Wow. This is all the carbon dioxide that was inside the Pop Rocks and the soda. For our first experiment today, we're going to be using Skittles. You could probably use M&Ms for this or any other colorful candy, but this is what I have. We're going to use 2 packs of this, and I'm going to put them into a shallow dish. I'm using almost 2 full fun-size packs of Skittles for this experiment. I saved out 2 for our next step. We have our Skittles here in a nice shallow dish arranged in a pattern, and I'm very carefully going to pour water right in the middle here. There we go, trying not to mess up the pattern here. And we just want enough that it touches all the candy. We're gonna give that just a minute. As you can see, the colors on the candy are running with the water. But what I think is really neat about this is that they're not mixing at all. Their chemical compositions are just very slightly different, and they don't want to mix together. They will if you stir them, but if you leave them alone, they'll make this awesome pattern. This is a lot like when you get salt water and fresh water together and you get kind of a brackish water. They just don't like to mix. I'm going to drop our last 2 pieces of candy into a cup of water, and we're just going to leave that alone for a couple minutes. The red and yellow candy coating has dissolved off the Skittles and again didn't mix together. But what I think is really neat about this experiment is that the colorful candy shell dissolves faster than the white dye that they used to print, and the little S that was stamped on the Skittle is now floating on the surface of the water. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you had fun with our great experiments, and I hope you can come up with some other great candy experiments too. We have lots of other science and craft programs here on our YouTube page, or you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Tewksbury LIB. Have a wonderful day.